Okay, we are going. Recorder is up. Everything is cool. So, welcome. This is Dragonlance, the Thorns of War, our ongoing Dragonlance campaign through uh, Shadow of the Dragon Queen. Fixed and repaired because I don't like this book. We'll stop complaining about it someday, probably when we're done. We don't have everyone with us because our party split into two because y'all don't like each other, and you decided I don't want to deal with those people. You went off on your own. Uh, so, um, why don't we go ahead and do introductions, and then we'll do a quick recap and move forward.
Okay. I'm Brokanu. I'm playing Zeroth Harkonnen, a human rogue.
And I'm Esther. I'm playing Rowena Rotherwood, and I am a ranger.
Great. Okay. Y'all have been lately in the city of Kalaman and weathering the attack of the Red Dragon armies that have seemingly just appeared out of nowhere. You're finding out from different lands that this fight has become just worldwide, and you have found out that Lord Soth, this undead death knight, has for some reason been coaxed out of Dargard Keep to the south and has entered the battle. And so he invaded the town and from the catacombs stole part of the flame of the cataclysm, which y'all believe that he is going to use to fuel an ancient, unfinished project called the Flying Citadel. With the help of Ross' girlfriend, the Hag, who's several hundred years old, you got some clues that was going to enable a couple of elves to help you find out the location of this flying citadel so that perhaps you could stop it before it gets rolling. You did find those elves, Dalamar, and who is a Sylvanesti elf, and a Kaganesti elf called Gagathla. And you have two locations to visit that are going to help you find where you need to go. And the other members of the party, I should say, Saria and Jimbleton and Tim, went with Dalamar to one location, and you are heading with Kagathala to the other location. In the night, Griffin, by production of magic did receive a request to come help them in the south, and so he has departed. Probably dead by now. We're not sure. Just not sure. So as morning breaks, y'all start heading through the mountains. Dalamar and his party board the ship and head up the coast, and Griffith leaves you with one of the statues of the war horses, the undead war horses, and departs back to the south to join the other knights there to try to keep peace. Other things that could be mentioned while we're here is that you do have a journal with you that Rowena's mother has linked to, and the last message you received was her asking if Rowena is in fact on the other end of this journal. Welcome, Rafe. Yeah, sorry about the lateness of starting. I'm not going to blame anybody, but it was two people's fault, and it wasn't me.
Yeah.
So
sorry.
So as we start, Rowena, have you answered?
Yes. So the last I remember is I wrote in it. But I just asked, "Who is this?" I didn't
Oh, okay.
like say, "Yes, this is Rowena," or anything. I didn't give myself away.
All right. Is as you prepare in the morning, are you going to take another look at it to see if it's been answered?
Yeah.
And you will see on there if this is Rowena, then this is your mother. Then you will note as you look at it that there's so like the page kind of indents, like a pin is being pressed on it without there being a pin, and you see this do this just like a couple of times. It's kind of like when you're texting with somebody and you see the ... and you know they're typing, and then they stop and you're like, what are you going to say? and then they start up again, and it does that. And finally she the message will come through. The message will come through that, well, now I don't know how to word it. This is why your mother's having such trouble. She will write, I can't imagine what everyone has told you about me, but I'd love to see you again. Would you come see what I've been able to accomplish?
I guess I'll show it to Zeroth and be like, "What should I do?" Their answer?
I'm gonna be still like kind of getting out of, waking up and sleeping with my eyes and stuff, and look over at it and be like, isn't she evil? Doesn't she? I mean, I don't know what. Maybe just ask her where she is. Like, you'd love to come see her. You don't have to tell her the truth. I mean, but maybe you would love to come see her. I just ask, like, that's maybe just, we don't have to accuse her of anything yet. I mean, we just ask her, tell her you're interested, and see where she is. If she's really evil, we should know where she is either way.
Although she might not tell us the truth.
That's true, but then how would we find her? I guess unless you wanted to ambush us.
Yeah, I think I'll write back. Why did you leave all those years ago? And if you really want to see me, why didn't you come back?
Dang.
Okay. You wait for a minute for some answer, but it's not coming right away. And Kagathala has gotten a little bit ahead of you on the path, and she's calling back. It's like, we have a long way to go, and it's not the best terrain. You, perhaps we, you
You're
know,
right, and
like,
I'll put all my stuff away.
He's like walking and drawing at the same time in a
I'm trying
notebook.
to walk.
Rowena, what are your favorite terrains if you have more than one? This is
I think
What was it? Swamp?
it was favorite swamp and mountain. Yeah.
swamp and mountain. Okay. All right.
Yes.
This area is just like your bread and butter. And once you get going, then Kagathala will be just very surprised at how quickly the pace has increased. We're going to do a series of of rolls to see how far you make it through the mountains. So if you could roll survival for me.
So you said this is her best terrain. So this is Swampy Mountains.
Well, these are mountains. Just two.
I didn't know if there was Swampy
No,
Mountains.
It's very specific. This thing that does not exist in life, swampy mountains. That's her jam.
Sloppy Joe.
Sloppy Joe. Okay. You very astonishingly, y'all are able to cover 20 miles today, which is huge in mountainous terrain. It's just a massive day, and it's undoubtedly from your experience and leadership there. So y'all have y'all are making camp for the night. Um, the ruins here are. I mean, you can tell that this used to be something else, and you know from history that the cataclysm is really what just kind of crushed this whole area together and made it mountainous. But you can see just pretty much everywhere you go hints of some ancient civilization here. But now it's just nothing. You've encountered um, hints of animal life around here, birds, and such. But so far there hasn't been just any hint of people. And so you are stopping for the night, and um, Gothla has kind of this crude map out and is looking over at landmarks and saying, "Well, I fear that once we've completed our mission, we're going to have to wait a while for the others to catch up." Um, which I don't know, might be nice. A few days rest. It's middle of a war is always something I'll take.
You
Are,
got that right.
Yeah.
are you going to look
Is
back at the journal?
Yeah, before bed, I'll look back,
Okay.
see if it's.
All right. Anything y'all want to do at the camp?
I guess I just want to talk to Gagothel
Hmm.
a little bit. From my understanding, and from last session, I remember he's like they're kind of like the lower elves, kind of like
Yeah.
the bottom rung elves. So, do we? Can you exegete that a little bit?
Sure. She will say, "My people have always been considered lower by the Qualinesti and the Sylvanesti. We have, well, they like they like their opulent cities. They like their great stone buildings. We like our forests. We We like to sleep under the stars. They have seen this unwillingness to become civilized as something that makes us lesser. We've kept away from them for a very long time. Unfortunately, because of the war, the the Qualinesti, several months ago, fled their homeland and took up residence in our homeland. And then just more recently, Sylvanesti led their homeland and claimed ours as well. Many of my people have been enslaved by them. Um, I was I was fortunate that Dalamar took an interest in me because I was seen as taken and therefore not bothered by the other elves. And it's been a real joy working with him. He's brilliant beyond anyone I've ever met. His mind is astonishing.
What kind of elf are you again?
I'm human. It's Saria that's an elf.
Saria
I
is Qualinesti.
She's Qualinesti,
Right.
okay. So that's like the highest form of elf, and then call it.
Qualinesti and Sylvanesti were only until the last several hundred years the same people, and
Okay.
so they act very similarly. The Sylvanesti think they're better than everyone in general, and the Qualinesti think of the Sylvanesti as kind of their kinfolk that they were separated from because of disagreements in strategy. Both nations, especially the Sylvanesti, both nations are very closed off from the outside and do not typically allow outsiders in very easily. But the Qualinesti really only more recently have been like that. Back at the time of the cataclysm, and soon thereafter, they were the ones that were trying to make peace with the races, and it's only in the last couple of hundred years that they've walled themselves off. The Kaganesti are the smallest, and they don't they have a homeland, but it's not nearly as formal as the other elves do.
A little more nomadic.
Like I said, they live in trees. They like their forests. They like to hunt. They like to wander, and so they don't appear from the outside to be as civilized.
So I guess I'm just gonna ask. So what is it? So are you just helping Dalamhar because of the aid or the protection that he's given to you, or is this a joint mission? I mean, I hope we're not, you know, bringing you out of your way, out of against your volition.
Oh no, no! I was very pleased to come along with him. We are. He's my boyfriend.
Uh, yeah. Okay. Cool.
But he
Well, yeah.
I've been uh I've been able to help him in his research, and even help him learn more of the Kaganesti ways of magic, which are different than Sylvanesti. I see you snickering. Just cut it out. Like
I'm so sorry. Just this mind picture came into my head. A mind picture. I'm so glad. Um, well, I'm glad that you're here because you want to help, and I'm hoping we can find this this city before it lifts off the ground and stop it. I guess that's what we're doing, right?
Well, right now we're looking for the artifact.
Right. And that Dalamar believes will help us to the city of lost names, which will then guide you forward.
Right.
The city of lost names is the thing that we've been after for some time. And we believe that these ancient Kaganesti artifacts that have been lost in this area will help us to find it.
We should probably bed down for the night and maybe decide on watches. Who's gonna do first? I'll do first watch, I guess. And it's just the three of us, right?
Yes.
And we have that warhorse little statue if we need it. Probably good to keep handy. And what are the rules on that again? I can't remember. It's a once a day, 24-hour or 12-hour.
You can summon it whenever. It doesn't go away unless it has 0 hit points. You can summon it once a day, but it can stay there.
It can stay there indefinitely.
Right.
This is probably not good terrain for it.
No. This is war horses were not trained for this.
For mountainous region. Okay,
Right.
where we're setting up camp, is this kind of a flat area? I mean, is there enough of an area where I could we could summon it just as kind of like a
To pet it?
absorb, like to hide behind in case,
Oh, yeah,
like as a shelter, kind of.
yeah, I assume that y'all found some
Like a
sort of
decoy?
valley or plateau or something to camp
Yeah.
at.
Yeah, I think I'll stay this first watch, and then we'll summon the horse. We'll just keep it up for the night so we start moving again, and it can be a decoy or it can just take some hits or something. Get in the way if we're in combat. If something surprises us,
Right.
so I'd like to summon that horse,
Okay. All right.
and then we'll start a fire and set up camp.
Okay. All right. So, Rowena, the message back to you says, it is a long story and one that would probably need to be told face to face. Suffice it to say that I was driven from town and I was not allowed to come back. And if there had been a way to see you, I would have.
I'll just write back. I have to think about that. I hope you understand.
She writes, I understand, and for my part in it, I am sorry. What I studied did not make it easy on your father, and I know I know that my digging into the old ways made him nervous, and he felt like he had to send me away.
I think I won't answer that. I'll just close the book and leave it till the next morning.
When you open it
Cold-blooded.
when you open it the next morning, it has a meme of Donald Trump and thought this was funny. LOL. All right. Zroth, you said that you were going to take the first watch.
Yeah, I'll do first watch.
All right. Let's roll perception.
All right. Nine.
9. Okay. You hear nothing.
Right.
Who's going to be next?
I guess guess I'll go next.
Okay. Go ahead and roll perception.
Oh, 5.
5. Y'all are like just safe and snug, and everything's going well for you in life.
You don't get an advantage doing in the mountains.
I don't remember. Does it?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so. I think it's just when we're moving. It gives me.
Yeah. No, I just was throwing
Okay. Pretty early in your watch, Kagathla, being an elf, does not need a full night's sleep, and so she emerges from meditation and will get up and say I assume that nothing has happened. Everything is still okay.
Yeah. Fine.
If we have another day like we did today, then we'll be there tomorrow. Which is very quick. I'm very happy. So finish your rest. I'll watch the rest of the evening.
Okay. Good night.
All right. Morning comes. Anything else? Anything I want to do in the morning before you set off?
I guess I'll just close up the horse, put it up back up in a little thing, or maybe walk it as far as we can. I don't know. No, I'll probably close it up.
Okay.
So that's all I want to do.
I think that's all I want to do too.
Eat some breakfast.
Yeah.
Have some dried beef jerky or whatever rations, and maybe make a little pot of oatmeal over the fire.
Great. All right. So let's get another survival roll. See how we do today.
Okay.
24.
24? Are you drunk? All right.
We are. And we actually fell down a mountain, but because we were so relaxed, we didn't break any bones.
It was the way that you wanted to go, just straight down the path. Zeroth, give me perception roll.
All right. 18.
18. You notice and that survival roll is going to be our roll for the entire day, but mid-morning, Zeroth, you get the hairs sticking up on your neck, and you glance back and you do realize that you are being followed. You know by at least one, but you're not sure.
And I don't have the mark anymore, right? That did come off.
That did come off, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So we're being followed. So from behind, we've been.
That's
Are we on
normally
a
how you're
climb
followed,
slope?
from behind.
Yeah. Good point. Are we on an incline or a decline at this point? Or are we in a valley?
You are on an incline.
So we're heading up.
Got the high ground, Anakin.
Yeah, that's actually good. Okay. As I'm going to try to signal without being detected from behind. Do I have an idea of how far behind we're being followed?
It's a ways, about 50 yards.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to try to be. I'm going to look at Rowena try to move my head as little as possible and signal there's somebody. Just kind of point somebody behind us, without kind of under my breath, and hopefully get our other companion, Golgotha. What's his name again?
Kagathla.
Her name? Gothala?
Kagathla.
Yeah. Kagathla. Get I'm gonna try to let the group know.
Okay.
And then yeah. I guess, are we coming up to, and I'm also gonna be looking out for any kind of large rock or something we can dart behind to kind of get cover from.
Sure.
When am I gonna have cover?
Yeah, yeah. You're not terribly far from any number of places where you can gain cover.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna make that signal to the rest of the group and just kind of keep walking to kind of show them that let's keep walking. But as soon as we get to a corner or a turn or any kind of thing that I can not look like I'm jumping behind, I'm gonna jump behind it without making a scene.
Okay.
And then look backwards. So that's I guess I want to hide.
Right. All right, roll stealth.
Oh my goodness. I've got a +10, but I rolled a 13.
All right, yeah, you're just behind there, and I don't. Did we add your Kaganesti cloak?
Ooh. I remember I got that, right? I think we did.
Let's take a look at it.
Nasty Force. It's a wondrous item.
Yeah.
This cloak appears to be made of. Oh, I can magically teleport. That's what I would have done. You have advantage on dexterity. So okay, no, I have advantage on stealth checks. So I could roll again.
All right. So
I can teleport too with a bonus action. That's pretty cool. So
Rowena,
roll it again.
Are you? I mean, you don't need to.
Okay.
Rowena, are you continuing to walk? Or are you following?
I think maybe I would continue to walk to keep drawing them towards us, so maybe they wouldn't possibly notice something had happened, and maybe he could get behind them.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. And Kagathla will follow your lead and just keep going. They rolled poorly, and so after a few minutes, Zroth, you see four men and just indistinct clothing, no uniforms or anything, but just mountainous clothing. Kind of try to sneak by, staying where the bushes, using cover on their own.
I accidentally split the party. Oops.
Well, maybe it was my fault.
No. I guess I'm gonna let them go. Can I give them a good hard looking up and down to see before I let them go? Can I tell just by any indication or sign that they are ruffians, that they are thugs or bandits, or any insignia, or you say they're in plain clothes, but is there any kind of determining factor that I can notice from their gear about what they might be up to following us, or am I
Do insight.
what's the vibe? Okay, yes. That's good. 25.
Did you say 45?
25.
20. Oh my gosh.
25.
Yeah, your assessment of them is that these are probably they're not army or they're not Red Dragon army. They seem to be just mountain bandits.
Bandits. I'm pretty confident they're bandits. I don't want to shoot them in the back. I guess I don't have to kill them. With that, can I still do an action? I know that's an action. So what do you think? You think that was enough? I took the time. Maybe I'll just say I took the time to look at them. I haven't.
Yeah, no, I
I
mean,
don't want
like
to
we're
overstep.
not in combat counting right now. So if
Okay.
you want to do something else, go for it.
Huh. Still, I'm a little conflicted here because I still don't want to shoot him. Uh, um, yeah, but I don't have a lot of hit points. I guess I will. I do have sleight of hand. I guess I'm gonna sneak up behind them. I'm gonna. Can I follow them without attacking them at a safe distance? I don't. I want to follow them. I
Okay.
don't want to necessarily shoot them yet. I want to see that they're gonna actually come up on my party. So I'm keeping a safe enough distance. I'm not shooting them though yet.
Right. Okay.
I'll just use stealth. I guess I would use stealth.
Yeah, we'll keep the same roll. You don't need to just keep stealthing every round at this point.
Sure.
So you've got a beat on them. You're behind them. They have not noticed. But at some point, as they're looking forward at the two women walking, you do see them starting to get nervous and looking around. Like they realize that somebody's gone.
Hmm. Okay. I guess at that point when I notice they're getting nervous, like they're looking for me, I guess I'm comfortable enough to say I feel like they're pursuing us for bad. And that was what I was looking for
Yeah.
was some kind of like something's not right here. So I will make sure I'm hidden uh before I fire, and I will is there any different is there a bigger one? Is there one that seems to be a leader? As I've been
Yeah.
following them, am I noticing one is kind of a little
Yeah.
more in charge?
What one is? Yes.
I will target that.
All right. Roll it.
All right. Um, so I can I haven't fought in a while. Okay. I have two hand crossbows. Let me see what I forgot, dude, how to do this. Hold on 1 second. Because I do have a sneak attack. Once per turn, okay. I will use sneak attack. Um, and then that's an extra 3d6. So let me see. Let me just attack first. I think I can use both hand bolts, right?
Yeah.
So one crossbow is going to be 17 to hit.
For sure.
For the damage for that one. That'll be 7 damage.
Okay.
Not yet. Oh, I guess I'll have the sneak attack damage is what, 3d6? Okay. What's an extra 11?
Okay. That guy goes down. Like he just gets
Okay.
shot in the back, and you see him just there's a cloud of like kind of snowy dust that as he hits the ground. You can shoot the other one if you want towards one of the others.
I'm going to shoot one of the other guys, but I'm going to try to aim for the leg, not a critical shot. I'm going to try to just incapacitate him
Okay.
in the leg. But a natural 20, 27.
Oh yeah, I mean that gets him.
And then Yeah, I guess that's 15 damage. And
That's without
that without
the
the crit? Is
3d6.
that without the crit? No, I don't think I have 3d6 on that one.
I
I think that's a
like.
Oh yeah,
critical.
because once per turn.
I mean,
I don't
that
know. I
rips
feel bad
that rips
already.
his leg up really nicely, and just like there's blood just as it just it just
So Rolf
sprays
like
against the whiteness
feels so
of the
bad.
mountains, and he falls over. One of the other ones swings around hastily with a crossbow and shoots it right, right over your head and into through one of the trees, and the other two just run.
Okay. Uh,
So the one that was shooting and another one run, or there
Yeah.
was 5.
there was
No, there's
there
four
was 4.
total. So one's dead,
Okay.
one's permanently lame.
And
The other
two.
two both ran. One of them shooting first.
Yeah.
You rolled a nat 1 on that shot.
Okay. Um. All right. I'm gonna do a little whistle, like to the ladies up ahead.
Yeah, we'll come back.
Yeah, we
I
can.
guess you heard the
We
scream.
I mean, we
probably
noticed.
So we run.
There's a guy who's sitting right there going, "Ah, oh, my
I didn't mean to.
leg."
I'm gonna walk up and be like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna like try to put his leg back on kind of clumsily. Uh he said his leg blew up.
Oh.
Or it's just mangled. I'm gonna try
It's
to
just
fix
it's
it.
mangled.
Probably
It's yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna try to put some dirt on it or something. Like
Oh goodness.
I'm gonna what are you doing following us?
We just wanted to rob you, dude.
Oh,
We're gonna hurt anybody.
that's what I thought. Well, looks like the tables have turned. What do you got? I'm gonna kind of poke him around. See if he's got any money bags or cool things.
All right. Yeah, you get 3 silver from that guy. If you loot the other one, you'll get 10 silver and 4 copper.
13 silver, 4 copper. Okay. I guess I'm gonna leave the guy. I'm like, sorry, man. Your friends will come back for you.
Surely we should bandage him up first.
Well, I guess we'll bandage him. Yeah, let's bandage him up. That's good. I like that. So let me do a little aid, first aid.
Right.
I don't have any kind of healing, but surely we can just tie some bandages.
We'll use from some of the bandages from the clothing. We'll take it from the dead guy.
Yeah, you'll have I mean supplies with you. You're fine.
Okay. We're gonna kind of fix his leg up, and I'll leave him with a little beef jerky or stick. I'm gonna take his money though.
Um
Don't follow us again. I'm gonna kind of warn him. Like, if I find you following him, I'll hide even better and kill more of you.
I see how I would be able to.
Tell your friends about me.
They Okay, I know this is what you want me to ask, so I'll ask it. Who are you?
I'm Batman.
um, y'all continue to travel. The mountains here are cold. We're toward the end of winter, but you're despite being well into the north, which on this continent is where the warmth is to the north. Just to confuse you, you are still in mountainous terrain, and being high altitude, it is cold. But as you come across another pass, you see a it's not quite a mountain, but a great rocky hill that is at the top, the way kind of the stones uh, have settled, um, looks vaguely like a dragon head, looking upward and screaming. Um, you you instinctively know that this is the location, and as you watch, you see a red dragon um coming out from behind a mountain to your left, and it's much closer than you would like it, and you just hear it's just the powerful beating of its wings as it just soars around and toward the structure. You kind of duck down behind the rocks, but it didn't see you. And as you watch, it settles. It settles close to this great rocky structure, and sits down. It's getting toward dusk here, and you get the impression watching it that it is settling down for the evening. Kagathla will go, all right, that's it. What is the plan?
Oh man, I'm good with bandits, but dragons?
I guess even after that riddle, I still wasn't expecting a real dragon.
Yeah. How big is this? How big is this dragon? Does it
About the
look like a
same
dog?
size as the ones that y'all faced off against
Mm.
earlier.
Okay.
Was that Silver Springs? I think it was. No,
Yeah, I think
that's
so.
Fleetwood Mac song, isn't it?
It was something. It was silver something. Um, were those dragons, or were they kind of like? Uh, were they juveniles or
Steel Springs.
steel?
Okay, so out of character,
Yeah, the
these are very small dragons. You don't know that. There's no way for you
Right.
to know
We
that.
just, but we fought them before, so we have.
Like you are aware of like their prowess, but you've never seen a full-grown dragon before.
So we don't know. Okay, I see what you're saying. We don't know if they're full grown or not, but we have encountered this type of dragon that we're
Yes, yeah,
the
absolutely.
key.
These are
Right,
the
at the keep,
dragonelles in the book.
and this is the only thing we're seeing. The dragon is by itself.
Yeah.
There's nothing else we've noticed as the sun sets. We don't see any kind of those little lizard people. So they turn into stone. The what are they called? The
Oh,
dang.
they turn into stone.
The
Draconians,
dragon.
yes.
Yeah, the draconian.
I was trying to think. I was imagining like these little wizards. They're coming out with their little hats, and they're like, rah,
The little
rah.
lizard,
and
little
then
lizard people.
they
Yeah,
turn into stones like in Gargoyles, the cartoon. It's like,
yeah, yeah. Um, no, so there's nobody keeping this one or like talking to it that we've noticed.
no.
I guess we just watch it for a minute. Maybe. I guess there's no campfire. I guess we're gonna kind of be whispering. I guess
Hmm.
no campfire tonight, but we do need to come up with a plan, either how to get around.
Do you think you can see in the dark just as well as in the day? Probably.
And
This
I
whole
know it's
planet
been a
now.
while. You will know for sure that they can because you'll remember that Jimpleton blinded one and it didn't care.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So you
How
know
far
they
away are
have
we from
some
this?
sort of sight that doesn't depend
Yeah,
on light.
kind of blindside. How far away is this again?
I mean, y'all are good. I mean, y'all are kind of you're up on the slope of a mountain, looking down at this. It's just kind of an indentioned valley in this area, with this great structure in the middle. So you're a few hundred yards away. Um, and well concealed.
I say we wait out the night and see if it leaves in the
Yeah.
morning,
Yeah.
and then we try to get in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now
But
this structure, I know we talked about it last time. It does look like a dragon, kind of. It's you just described it a little bit. And so is it a entrance to a cave? Does it look and also what does our friend think? Um
Okay,
what does
so
she
first things first, you don't see an entrance to a cave from where you are.
okay.
Um, the clue that the hag gave you is leading you here, and so Kagathla was like, well, if your hag friend is right, then it's going to be here, but I don't know exactly where. Unfortunately, what we're looking for is kind of like this stone tablet thing, so it's kind of blend in. We
Kind of need to peruse the site. Yeah, I don't think we should go head to head with it if we don't have to. So I'm down to wait it out the night. And keep an eye on it. Just keep turns, keeping an eye on it.
Okay. All right. Without a fire, it gets very cold tonight. It you watch the dragon, and it does seem to settle in for the night. Dusk comes very quickly, all at once, in these mountains as the sun dips down. This whole valley just almost immediately will get swallowed up in the shadow, and you see it curling up at the bottom there. Um, just I mean, seemingly go to sleep, and as you pretty soon after that, you lose all sight of it just because of how dark it's becoming. And
Does the elf? Oh, we don't have. Yeah, dark vision isn't gonna help.
no, you can't. Yeah, you can't do
We-
dark vision that far.
yeah.
Um,
What about we would hear it though? Did we hear it when it landed? 200 yards.
yeah.
I can hear
Oh
something.
yeah. Like
So
this bowl is just funneling sound up to you. And
we have
so,
to be super quiet.
well, it's funneling sound up to you. I don't know if it's funneling sound back, but I would be quiet if I were you. Thankfully, I'm not there.
But yeah. Well, we'll just keep an ear out for it, I guess. We can't see it anymore.
Okay. All right. We'll just have one perception roll for the evening.
Okay.
Zroth, if you want to do it.
Yeah, that's fine. Right. 14.
On 14, you hear it snoring. It's loud.
Okay. I'll have to recommend I guess dragon CPAP or something for it in the morning once we kill it. Kind of read write strip or something.
So
That's good to know.
when
Once we know where
morning
it is.
when morning comes, you watch as it gets up again, and it's kind of stretches its wings a little bit. Does that number, and then starts flapping them and goes off, and you see as it starts to do wide circles around this valley. But it'll like disappear across like the far end of the mountain range and behind them, but then you'll see it like just a spot in the sky, and it will get closer and closer, and as y'all scramble for cover, it'll go over your head, but yeah, we're fine there.
Okay. Guess we'll wait for it to be gone, not circling for a while, assuming that it went in a particular direction. Give it a few minutes, or I don't know, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, and then start heading towards the structure, the stone.
Yeah,
Um,
but stealthily.
but stealthily, we'll stealth over there,
Okay.
constantly looking over our shoulder.
If you wait 10 minutes, you will see it make this circle another couple of times. It's very, very fast, and it's making these wide circles. But you're really starting to think it's like, okay, it's guarding this spot.
Oh, okay. So we were waiting to get in for it to leave, and then we realized it's patrolling this area.
Right.
Uh,
So maybe we should wait until it passes and is heading
see,
farther, and
yeah,
then we try to go as carefully as we can down
yeah.
there.
We kind of is it possible for us to kind of perceive a rhythm or
Oh yeah,
something that we can yeah
absolutely. And so
take
yeah,
advantage of
if
that?
you definitely can, as it's reaching kind of the far end, you don't know how well it sees at distance, but as you're getting to the far end, it just kind of it disappears behind mountains uh for just about a minute or so. You can, if you want to move just in that minute and then find someplace else to hide, it will take
Yeah.
you 3 times to get down there. If you want to push it and leave before it's out of sight, just kind of assuming it's like, okay, it's not going to notice 3 tiny people on the far side of the bowl,
What I think,
then you'll
but
do it
I
in
Well,
2.
do
the
think
problem, yeah, let's do it in three because it's early in the day. We have time on our side, and then when we're leaving, if we find what we need and it's dark, if it takes us a while, we could use that as a last resort to kind of. Although it might be back, I guess. I think we should use ultimate caution coming in. Then maybe once we're, if we find what we're looking for, we can be a little more
Rowena disagrees, but she'll go with
risky.
the idea.
Okay. Well, let's take a vote. See what the NPC thinks. um, actually, yeah, why not? Just asking the elf. I mean, kind of, her life is on the line too. Do you have any ideas, or you just
I've,
want to let us?
I've heard stories of dragons, but I've never seen one. It looks big.
Do we don't really know either. We have no idea to know.
Well, we don't know if there's anything bigger, possibly.
Well, we don't know also about their vision and like how far they can see. Like we don't have that kind of
That's
knowledge.
true.
I don't think. Okay,
Let's just do it in 3.
doing
It's
just be
probably
cautious.
best to be cautious.
Yeah, sorry. Like we'll be risky on the way out. All right. So what do you want us to roll?
Okay. So the first roll is going to be pretty easy. Only 2 of you need to do it. Um, uh, it's going to be a stealth of with a DC of 10. So as the dragon moves across the way, and y'all have your opportunity, and the word is called, scurry down the cliff, kind of doing this mental count as you go, knowing that you have only so long. Um, go do some stealth rolls.
I got 21.
I got 4.
Okay.
Man.
All right. Kagathla got a 13, and so um, uh, Rowena starts to slip on the loose gravel, but Zroth grabs her by the arm and pulls her behind the rock as you now see the dragon appear on the other side, continuing its long flight. You wait there for a minute, actually several minutes. catching your breath, and then you see that circle go again and get to the other side, and now we have a DC of 12.
Before we move forward, are we all hidden in this spot? Like, are we going to be hidden if the
Yeah.
dragon comes back around? Okay, I just thought of something. I want to whisper this to my companions. I forgot I have this, like, this jacket thing, this cloak,
Shroud.
the shroud of
It is a
not the shroud of
Kaganesti
Turin.
forest shroud. My people
Yeah,
made that.
antagonist. Thank you. You guys are great. And it can teleport me. I think, right? I mean, y'all have that ability, that magic to. I have like one teleportation thing in it.
Maybe we should save that in case we're
Well,
in battle.
yeah, I guess I'm starting to think. Okay, let's just keep that in mind as a group. We can keep moving forward, but if I need to go the last yard into the cave, once we get close enough, I guess that's what I was wondering. Maybe let's do this attempt, and then the next round.
So you're saying bypass one
Well,
and you go
you
in.
got yeah. I can go by myself inside, but I can only use it once. So, but also my stealth is much. Let's just go as a group. Never mind. I just don't want to put you all at risk, but I think we're all gonna. If I get found out, we're all gonna die. Another stealth in. I'm sorry, I was overthinking it.
Yeah. DC 12.
8.
15.
6.
Oh.
Y'all slip, and just the kind of the hiding spot that you had picked out for yourself. You were heading too fast, and Zeroth makes it underneath the ledge, but Kagathla just slides and just takes Rowena's legs out from under as y'all head down, and you freeze as the dragon appears on the other side. And the dragon rolled a 4. So the dragon is continuing on its path. And y'all scramble back, knowing that was very close.
I'm rethinking my first offer. Maybe I should just go ahead. I want to wait for me. How close are we to the entrance, or to not the entrance?
Yeah,
We don't
we
know
don't
if it's
know
a
if it-
cave, but how close are we to the structure?
Y'all are probably it's leveling out now. You're getting toward the bottom of the bowl, and so you're probably 70, 80 yards.
Okay, so we can do that in one turn, though.
So we just
Stick together. Okay. All right.
Okay. DC is 15 now.
Ooh, 12.
Gosh, nat 1.
Oh no. Not one. 7. Wait.
No,
No,
that's
7. Sorry. 17.
You you start to go, and the just the entire mountainside just shifts under your feet, and everyone Zeroth is the only one who keeps his feet, but he only does it by doing like the long windmill arms, and flailing around like Wild T Coyote, and but everybody else is down. The as you look upward, um you see that the dragon is coming. Definitely saw you that time. Is on its way and taking in a breath of air as it comes.
Okay.
What are y'all doing?
Oh man. Can we book it into the cover
Yeah,
of
what
the?
do we see? What do we see about the?
Yeah. How close did we get on that last round? We up to the
You're kind of you're in the
formation?
bottom of the bowl. You are you're probably 50 yards from the or I'll say you got probably got closer to that, 30 yards from the thing, so 90 feet.
So, um, is there any? Okay, I guess I've got to try to make. I've got to try to hide if I can, or get behind cover at least. I can try to hide. I'm pretty sure he's looking right at us. So I don't know if it matters how much stealthing I can do.
How far away is it from us?
Yeah, that's a good question.
It's coming over the mountains and diving inward, so it's probably another 100 yards there, but it's very fast.
Good.
Um. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Should we try to shoot at it before it gets to us? I have a +1 longbow. I could try to injure it before it actually. I think that's what I'm going to try to do.
Um. Okay. I have. I think I'm going to use my Kaganesti Forest cloak teleport thing to. I think I'm going to try to use that to hide. Because I can't imagine that it is looking at us and sees me run behind a rock. That's not going to really make me hidden. But if I can teleport to a place I can see within 30 feet, it says you can use a bonus action to magically teleport along with any equipment you're wearing or carrying to an unoccupied space you can see within 30 feet of yourself. You then have advantage on the next attack roll you make before the end of the turn.
Mm-hmm.
So is that stretching it? You could tell me as the DM, like, I mean, I can not know that, and just we can go with it. I just don't want to overstep my
Cannot know
abilities.
what? That you can teleport?
Like, yeah, no, can I? Is that enough to be hidden so that
He's trying to get sneak attack
I'm trying to get sneak attack?
using the teleportation to go to a different
I'm
area.
trying, but even if I teleported, he would know that I was in that vicinity.
You would have to. I
So
mean,
I don't know.
you would have to roll a stealth with it
Okay.
to see
Okay.
if the dragon kind of follows your.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna since that's in a special bonus thing. I'm just gonna use regular stealth. I'm just gonna try to stealthily hide behind like the closest thing to me. And if I don't get, you know, I think that's what I'm gonna do. 'Cause that's I might use that to get out.
Okay. Now the closest thing to you would be back up the mountain. You're pretty close to it, but you're heading in the other direction. Just
Oh, to
so
get
you
behind
know.
something.
Yeah. The bottom of the bowl is pretty clear except for the dragon stone.
Let's. I'll just. You know, what, man. I'm just gonna head
I guess we could just run
run towards
towards
the
it
stone.
and
Yeah.
get as far as we can before
Okay.
it gets to us.
Yeah, I think that's what I want to do too.
All right, go ahead and roll initiative.
6.
5.
Dang.
What the heck,
That's a
guys?
good.
I don't know.
Maybe we should use real dice.
Yeah.
Okay, Kakathla is up first and takes off going toward the structure, and gets a little bit ahead of you. The dragon is going next in turn order, and you see it's in its dive, it is picking up a lot of speed and closing the distance extremely rapidly. And it is y'all's go. Are y'all just hoofing it?
I want to shoot at it and then hoof it.
I think you've
How
got
far?
a 6.
How far is it? I'm ahead of you. Yeah. It's within range, right? Of a range of a.
Are you moving and shooting or shooting?
I was gonna shoot and then move, or I'm not gonna double. Well, I guess I could double my. If I double sped it, could we reach the cover?
No, but you could in 2
60
rounds.
feet. Hmm. It's gonna be on us, and it's gonna be on us, and
It made up more than half the distance this last round, and so
it'll be. It looks like it'll be on us on this next round.
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot and then run. So.
Okay.
Um,
All right, I'd run and shoot, and then you get closer. I don't know what your range is.
um 120 feet, 30 feet, 120 feet.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, if you, yeah, you're within range.
Okay.
Your turn to shoot, right?
Yeah. All right. 12.
12 to hit.
12 misses.
Hmm. Do I get a bonus attack, or is that gonna be my? Would that be my run? Forgetting the rules of D&D.
You use your offhand attack. Your
I'll use my offhand attack. This is gonna be 22.
22 will hit.
Okay.
So that one you don't have the dual wield feat,
I
right?
do.
Oh, you do. Okay, great.
Yeah. Yeah. So 6 damage.
It's not great, dude.
Nope. We should have what? Don't tell.
We should have used the horse.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Well, we would have had to leave somebody behind. We would have had to leave our friend behind. We should have used our friend to go out and chase it. Use the horse to run the opposite direction, and then explain to the boyfriend when we got back that she died majestically. That's all I can do. I think.
Okay, Rowena.
I think I'm also going to run and shoot. Also.
Okay.
My longbow. 18.
18 will hit.
Um, 10, but then I'm wearing those bracers of archery. I think that gives me a plus 2 to that, so 12.
Is that on damage or on both?
I think it's on damage.
What did you roll for it?
I rolled 18 to hit and then 10 damage, but plus 2. It says you gain a plus 2 bonus to damage rolls.
Nice.
Ranged.
Excellent. Okay. So 12 total?
Yes.
Very good. Gothla is a little bit surprised to hear the twanging of bowstrings behind her. She thought we were just running. And so she's going to She's going to keep running, and she reaches the cover, but is going to cast magic missile at second level. That'd be 15 damage. All right. The dragon swoops over over the stone structure as these four magic missiles just come up from the base of it and swirl around and smack it on the sides. But it is going to take a deep breath in, and then on expulsion breathes fire. So the two of y'all, if we can have Dex saving throws. The DC is 15.
Three.
I'm sorry. 16.
Okay, you both succeed, and so you jump out of the way as this fire just engulfs the ground behind you. You did take half damage, so it's going to be 12 damage each. And now it's Ross' turn again.
Can I use my reaction on that or no?
What would your reaction be? Like call it a name, or
Maybe I should save that. Uncanny dodge.
oh,
Uncanny dodge is when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to half the attack's damage against you. Is that once? It says one reaction. Is that I can do that once per turn, or
yeah, I think it's once per round. So yeah,
so I can use that?
Yeah,
My reaction, or did I already use my bonus action?
a reaction is different than a bonus action.
Or take it on your turn.
Okay, I'll do that. So I'll take 6 damage then.
Right.
All right.
Okay, Throth, what are you doing?
Okay, this time is it still within range? It's not too far.
Yeah.
This time, I think I am going to use my cloak.
You teleport on top of it.
Because, yeah, I'm going to tell, dude.
I'm sorry.
Actually, no, I'm so scared. That would have been awesome. No, I'm just going to teleport, and it doesn't really matter because I guess the cloak it gives me advantage on my attack roll when I teleport with it. And it doesn't say it requires an action.
It's a
You
bonus
can have
action.
advantage. Okay. Okay, I don't know. Let me I'm gonna do that. It says then you then have advantage on the next attack roll you make before the end of the turn. So I'll do that so that I can get the bonus from sneak attack, which is basically
Yeah.
as long as you have advantage, I get the 3d6.
Okay.
So that's what I'm gonna do that for. So I might only get one shot with my crossbow instead of two. I think the bonus is the. Oh, I still get the two. Okay. Um. I'm going to teleport further down the road, closer to the thing. Turn around and use my crossbow.
Okay.
Oh, for only 10.
Did you say you have advantage on that?
I did. Oh, yes, I got to use it twice. 21. And then
21 will hit.
6 damage. Okay, cool. 6 damage, and then extra 3d6. 6 plus 11. So 17.
17, very nice. That just thunks into him.
Okay. And I was teleporting closer to the cave thing.
Right, yeah.
And I guess I could still use my movement then.
Yep.
Go even further.
Yeah, you can reach you can reach
am I
it.
there? Yeah.
Yeah, you can be there. That.
Wing, wing.
Rowena?
Okay, I'm gonna try to shoot it again, but first I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark. I have that. Oh, drag it at first level. And then I'm going to shoot 20 to hit.
Oh yeah.
5 and then an extra d6. So 7 damage.
7 damage is enough. How does it die?
Holy cow.
Oh. So I think it's taking another breath and I just shoot it down the throat.
Oh, nice.
It like sucks it in as it's
You eat a chip sideways.
All right, really nice. And the thing goes down. All right, we don't have a ton left. Do y'all want to push forward and take a quick break?
Yeah, we could take a
we could take a quick break.
Cool.
Quick break.
All right.
Yeah.
We will take a quick break, everybody. We will be back very soon. And finish things up.
Sweet. Thanks.
All right, we are back. As you regroup toward the base of this bowl, the sheer size of this stone structure, and now that you're up close, you don't believe that this was natural. Like there's too many hints of cut stone here, but the original form of this structure is lost to time. That being said, the sheer size of it is impressive, and it just towers above you. As you circle around through the kind of overgrown weeds and fallen rock, you see that there is an entrance that looks downward. There doesn't seem to be any pathway in, no stairs heading downward. There is a hole that goes down into the cave.
Well, we made it this far. Should we take a peek?
Do we have any rope?
How do we?
Yeah, I have 50 feet of rope.
You have rope? Does it need rope to get down it, or is it
Yeah.
Yeah,
but if you have rope, it's easy enough to find a secure rock to wrap it around and get a good hold on it. And so, as you descend, you find a flooring not ridiculously far down, maybe 20 feet. Once you're down there, you you see that there's this fog that's covering the floor, uh, that just kind of wisp around you. There's a path that's heading sloping downward, and from down there you see flashes of light inside the fog.
Do, do they like? Does it look like anything we've ever seen before, or is it kind of like a
You've seen fog before.
right? But the flashes of light, does it look like natural
Is
light
it
or
like,
supernatural?
yeah, is it glinting on something? Is it something
It looks
gleaming?
like lightning. Like if you saw lightning behind clouds.
Um, can I do a nature check and see if, or can I check and see if I'm familiar with
Lightning?
anything like
You've
that?
seen lightning before.
Like, okay,
Is Ross on a roll today?
I know. Is this like lightning in the clouds, but in underground? All right. Well, I guess we are we all together.
Yeah.
Do we need lighting? Do we need torches and stuff, or is it well lit? Is the light coming in enough from above?
As you go down, it's going to get pretty dark, except for these flashes of light, and so it wouldn't be bad idea to take a
I think I have
torch.
torches.
Kagathla does have the light spell, and so
Oh,
she can cast it on her staff.
all right.
You want to
Well,
Gandalf
we'll let her.
this thing?
We'll let her do
Yeah,
that. Yep.
sure.
All right.
All right. And I guess she'll have to lead. Not because we want her to take the brunt of the damage, but because she has the light spell. I'm actually also going to stay. I'm going to try to just I feel terrible saying this, but I'm gonna try to let it look like it's just them. Gonna try to stealth along the edges
Okay.
as much as I can to get a advantage.
All right. Um, as you go, you hear a feminine voice, but nonetheless booming, and it echoes off the walls of this cavern here, and you will hear her say, "Who has entered here? Come, name yourself." Rude not to
Oh,
introduce yourself to when you're visiting someone's home.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm actually even a little bit more into the shadows, and I'm gonna look and be like, kind of mouth to the hand of the talking hand signal to Rowena.
indicating I should
Yeah,
speak.
yeah, I guess that's what you say that like a muppet.
Yeah, I'll say, sorry to barge in here. My name is Rowena Rotherwood, and we're looking for an artifact, and we were told it was here.
Kagathla will also step forward and say, I am Kagathla of the Kaganesti. It is my people's heritage we seek." And ahead of you, you see two massive eyes light up, and they're lit with white light, but it flickers. Um, and it seems to be getting closer as you as it does get closer. Kagathla's staff, uh, the light from the staff begins to reflect off of bronze scales, and you realize this is a dragon, but this isn't a
Okay.
dragon like you saw outside. This is a dragon.
Uh-oh.
It comes to you and say, and the man in the corner?
Oh, that's my friend Zaroth. He likes to play hide and
Droth's like,
Hello.
friend.
Yeah, exactly. What? I'm gonna come out of the shadows a little bit, obviously. I kind of like try to play it off like I was looking for something over there.
Um, she'll say, "Well then, come inside." And her massive body turns and starts over as you look forward, the um the cavern really opens up here, and your light just gets swallowed by the vastness of this cavern. But as the dragon goes, you see uh lights, flames and braziers along the side start to light up and begin to give dimensions to this enormous cavern. You see that it like the outside is kind of bowls out in the center, and um, you can't see all the detail because of this layer of fog. But um, as the light begins to grow, you do see various treasures just strewn around this area.
I wonder what Tim would think of this place. I mutter under my breath to Rowena.
And I'll say, this is an amazing home you have. You must have spent years collecting all these treasures.
Well, I do need something to keep me company through the centuries. I've not been outside for some time, and I've not had visitors for perhaps even longer. Except that pesky red outside. I'll, they must think me an old fool that they can send such a youngling to contain me.
So he's not your kid?
Oh dear. Have they taught nothing of us?
I'm afraid I'm kind of a yeah. I'm not super knowledgeable. Times have changed. I think I'm didn't
Kagathla,
even know dragons existed.
Kagathla will say, it's been generations since for the humans since you've been here. Not even not even I have seen one of your majesties. And the dragon will sigh. Hey, has been some time, has it not?
Well, why don't you come out?
That is something that we do not speak of.
You seem nicer than all the smaller dragons we've encountered.
How many
They always seem to want to kill us.
how many smaller dragons have you encountered?
Well, several now. Just the other one attacked us. That was outside your cave. Tried to kill us.
Were they all reds?
I believe it was red.
Nasty
Looked
beast
like
Yeah, that
reds.
was red. I don't remember what the other one.
The other ones are reds.
they were, yeah,
Yeah.
they've always been red.
Disrespectful. The whole lot of them never could stand the reds. Well, those of my kind are generally more predisposed to be kind to humans and to elves, the various races. Don't allow kinder in here, of course, but no one with any sanity would.
Right. We agree on that point.
But what is it that you search for? Ikagathal
Um,
will describe basically a stone
yeah.
tablet with elfish um, writings on magic, and she'll also say, we we searched the city of lost names, and the bronze dragon will say, City of Lost Names, what do you search it for?
There's somebody, I think an evil person is trying to gain control of the city.
I think it's a different city.
Oh,
Or is it?
What
I
is
thought
it?
it
City
was.
of Lost Names is what we're looking for?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's going to lead you to the Citadel.
To the city. Yeah. So
Oh,
they're
okay.
different though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we're searching for the citadel, that flying citadel that never got off the ground.
Oh dear, that disaster. What are they trying to do with it now?
Guess they're
There's
trying to revive it.
there's been a guy, yeah, old knight. Do you know of his name?
Lord Saul.
Lord Soth.
Lauren Soth, is he still around? What was that?
I think he's undead now.
Oh, for goodness sake. That that man got himself in more trouble than anyone I've ever known, and I've known Kinder. Oh dear
Well,
me, if he's I heard what he did for the cataclysm, and frankly, if if the gods turned him undead because of that, I don't quite blame them. The flying citadel was stopped by a gold dragon. Um, allies to us, to the bronze, named Caravarax. He put his stop to the whole thing, unfortunately dying in the meantime. But if that idiot Soth is bringing it back, then suppose I shall have to help you, but there's not going to be a word breathed about this. You do understand that.
we can.
I am telling you about the City of Lost Names for magical research purposes only. I will not break the oath and interfere. But for historical purposes, research purposes, you understand.
Yeah.
Good. I think this is what you're looking for. And she will, with just this massive claw, kind of pick up this tablet that's it looks like it's going to break under her claws at any second, but she's actually quite good with it, and picks it up like it's nothing. But you hear Kagathla grunt as as the dragon gives it to her, and she starts to bear the weight of it.
Holy cow! I'm gonna go help her. Help her a little bit.
Yeah,
And we'll hold it together.
it's not massive, but it is a stone tablet, so it
Yeah.
you are able to heft it. But and the dragon will say, to the north, head straight north for for would a human take it? Okay, let's do it like this. If you head north, you will probably within a half day arrive at a river. Follow the river upstream. It should take a day. That's probably it. And um, once you reach a great clearing, used to be a forest there. I don't know about anymore. Once you reach a clearing, begin to look to the west, and you will see, assuming they're still there, which I imagine they are, you will see the ruins of the city that you are seeking.
When's the last time you've seen it?
Well, about the time of the cataclysm. How long has it been? And Golgothla will say, about 320 years? Ooh. You know, times it felt like longer, and times it felt much, much shorter. Shame to see the centuries go, though.
Thank you, thank you for this stone, this artifact. That is what we were coming to look for.
The information.
Yeah, and the information. You have. What if Lord Soth gets the citadel off the ground, and the death of your ally, the Gold Dragon, is for naught? Is there anything we should do, or should we come tell you, or will you know? Are there other gold dragons that might stand in the rift?
There's none of us that can help you now. I'm sorry.
Just wanted to make sure. You seem you have a mighty power here, just dormant below the earth. But I understand if you have your reasons, you don't want to share them. I, you're you seem majestic enough. Not as a lowly human, I don't have the right to ask much more than I've asked.
I do
Thanks
hope
for
you
not killing us.
succeed. Though it good luck to you.
What's your name?
Well, let's see. The humans used to call me Splinter. I rather liked it. They said my
Master
lightning
Splinter it is.
bolts, my lightning bolts would always, take a left turn about halfway through, and like it's splintered off course. I thought it was humorous.
That's good, Splinter. Well, thank you for not killing us again. I hope I haven't sold myself too much in front of terrifying presence. I guess we're gonna
Yeah.
back out slowly.
Yeah. All right,
We
y'all.
Like nodding, I think bowing.
Hey, Bill.
Yes,
Oh my God.
thanking her.
Thank you. Thank you.
Um,
Yeah.
and so you have the whole day ahead of you. So you will start. You will find that river within the half day and start heading up it. And when when we come back, the party will reunite, and we will head to the city of lost names.
Awesome. Sweet.
Great. Well done. And
Thanks. Yeah. Back.
go ahead and stop the recording. Um. Yeah, great. All right. Well, thanks for anybody who joined us, and we'll we will schedule next session probably for July. I'm trying to
Yeah.
see. Yeah, we don't have a ton left.
What, are we still level 6?
You'll level up after this.
So next session we should level up.
Yeah, yeah. So
Or
we'll
we should level up
or
before next.
before the next session.
Okay.
Yeah. So we got basically 2 major sections left.
Can't wait. I've been missing it. This is fun. I really do miss it. So
Yeah, I was curious whether you're going to try to tackle that dragon or sneak by it. And it was just some awful rolls. Those was terrible.
Yeah.
I thought between
Yeah.
between a ranger and a rogue that y'all were going to just dominate those stealth rolls, and y'all just
You might have got it. You might have should have done advantage on those stealth rolls. Or did you get
No, because stealth is dexterity,
Okay.
and I didn't have.
um,
I don't think I had.
we're gone the week of the 15th through the 23rd, I think I said.
Yeah.
14th through the 23rd. So
This is my birthday.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man. Oh,
Yeah.
you're gonna miss this. Do you remember that Call of Cthulhu game we played that was based on Reservoir Dogs?
Yes.
We're gonna stream it on Jeff's stream.
Oh.
That's gonna be on the 22nd.
Mm.
So you'll have to catch the
Well,
VOD
I
on
can
it.
watch. Yeah, I can watch it. Is it going to be live on Twitch?
Yeah, and
Which-
I think Oso Rojo is gonna play. We gotta confirm,
Ooh.
but
That'd be
I
great.
really liked that adventure. I thought that one was great.
Dude, there is an adventure that was a good adventure. There's another really good adventure that
Only one. There's just the two of them. That's it.
there's just there is another cool adventure that it would be fun to play one time. If you're Did you ever watch The Wicker Man?
I haven't now.
The original like 1970s like or whatever 19 okay. Well, you should watch that movie. It's got some anyway. It's a good show.
Okay.
But there's a Call of Cthulhu based, and it's actually a one player game
Oh, neat.
that Esther and I ran. So Esther, yeah, it was fun.
That's cool.
But yeah, based on Wicker Man.
Very good.
Thanks, man. Thanks for running the game.
Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and shut down the stream. Thanks again for anybody who joined us, and we'll catch you on next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.